something happened. November of 2016, Donald Trump won the election. And as a result, YouTube and the whole of Google decided to radically change their politics and decided that they were going to start meddling with censorship in order to obviously control the political outcomes of the United States. And, you know, I saw this within 1 week of Donald Trump winning the election. And what happened, and I wasn't really a big Donald Trump fan, all right? Like, I heard the whole media talking bad stuff about him, and at the time I was like, you know, well, if they're saying all these things bad about him, then there must be something bad about it, right? But it was so over the top within the company that I started to wonder, I was like, what's going on? And then 1 week after the election, the company had this, you know, company-wide all-hands meeting called a TGIF. And at this TGIF, they had a fireside chat with all the executives and the employees talking about what this election meant for Google. And what they said really surprised me. They said, well, the chairman, Sergey Brin, said that the election of Donald Trump personally offended him. The CFO broke down into tears, recounting about how they were having a conversation between each other, saying that they're thinking that they're going to lose this election, which is weird because I didn't think that it was Google's election. I thought it was the election of the American people. And what really alarmed me, though, was what the CEO, Sundar Pichai, said, which was one of the most effective things that Google had done during the election was censoring fake news. And so I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. What does that mean? We're censoring fake news? Who decides what fake news is?
Right, right.
Well, Google was an open company. They've always been an open company because they're like, we don't have anything to hide. We're good. So it turns out that Google put their design documents about how to, you know, what fake news needed to be censored. And I found it. I found these design documents. And as I looked through, I started seeing some very controversial policy decisions that were in the works. For example, what they were classifying as fake news was this story about how Clinton was running weapons through Benghazi in order to arm ISIS terrorists.
Wow.
And I went, wait a minute, is that fake news? You know? And so I decided that I was going to become an expert of the question of whether Clinton was funneling weapons. And then it turns out that, oh my God, there's a lot of evidence that that actually occurred. So to declare it, oh, this is fake news and we need to censor this and all the articles that talk about this was really alarming. And I was like, wait a minute, are they really trying to censor fake news? Are they trying to censor the actual news that is politically inconvenient for them?